I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. I spoke that.
Please, you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odour and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Beardo. And... chat of sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Beardo looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitfall. CRL, if you clip that, I
Oh, Beardo.
Fuck
Hello,
you.
chat. I was about to write in the chat buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. They're in line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts. Peanuts.
Fire him with your penis, Beardo!
Side-Eye Guy. He's that posh. He's like James Bond, but with a sock. I've been stunned. I got him through the stun. I'm getting accused of hacking for that. Good evening, Beardos, Weirdos, Balls and Ghouls. How you all doing? Great we started. Frog in the throat. How you all doing? Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and all that stuff. Beardo likes it. Don't start, AJ. Don't start. Hello, Casty May. How are you doing? Susan Lawton. Hello. Buggy. Hello. Hello from me and Pedro at Glasgow Ghost Hunters. Wore a t-shirt last night on investigation. Bristol. Hello. I'm reading everyone's names already and I haven't done the participants. Good evening, Mgal. Twitch is not connected because I've muted the desktop audio. Aha, learning with Beardo. Hope everybody has had a fantastic week. I know there's been a lack of live streams, but we had some guests for the week. We had a lot of fun. There was a lot of alcohol, a lot of junk food. I feel like cack. I went on an investigation last night. I got home at 4 o'clock this morning. So I have felt better. A little bit better. Welcome to the gun show. There's no fucking guns here, mate. There's just flabby pork loins. Flabby pork loins. Saw a dude with an electric cowboy t-shirt in Birmingham. Let's go. Just finished my own live in time for you going live. Let's go. Beardo, seen the WWE? I saw it, but I mean, he was funny. But what did he really do in the last 10 years? Mark Coeth, thank you for the £5. Beardo is the main villain in every Bond movie. It's his fault. Love from Northern Ireland. Have a good one, mate. I appreciate that, Mark. I guess I am a villain to some. Cannons. Not anymore. Not anymore. When you play, you pay. Oh, mate. We had, obviously, they came down Wednesday night. So Wednesday night, we went to the pub, we had a meal, and we got shit-faced. Thursday, they came round, I was like, I'm not getting drunk. So we just had a couple of beers, but we had Domino's pizza. And that didn't make me feel too great. Maybe had like a full breakfast the next morning and just drank. How was your investigation? The location was fantastic. The guys that invited me were fantastic. There were other people there that need to learn a bit of common decency and respect for other teams. Shouting at people for stepping on the cat balls. Well, don't leave 20 billion cat balls lying about in a fucking building. Just saying. Right, let's do the participants. I think I've left it long enough I can get through them without fucking it up. Bristol Paranormal, Mysteries Untold by Michael Birkin, AJ Paranormal, Alehouse Haunts, Al Rar, Amy and Ozzy, Andrew Brown, Anne Grace, Arts and Crafts Lady, AV Stevie, Bailey, Big Dan, Bookie, Brian Leake, Brooklyn, Calamity, Cassidy May Wilson, Catherine Lawrence, Chris Yule, Christine Bissett, Cold as Ice, Scambaiter, Craig Adams, Dan Lagoa, Denise Flood, David Binch, Dawn C, Dawn Emery, Dion, Do Driving Gloves Matter, Doomed Lottie, Double K for Hab, you beautiful bastard, Giuseppe Stromboli, Granny Dumpling, Hammer Toe, Haunted Sessions, Immortalized Beast, Jan Stadale, Jan C, Jane C, Jennifer Taylor, Jenny J, Johan Drico, Westgate, John Boy Patton, and Out and About, Julie N, Karen Young, Laura Wilson, Lee T, Lord Washington of Wansley Manor, Loretta Mooney, Louise Parry, Linz 68, Mad Hatter UK, Mark Coey, Manny Smith, Matty ZC, Megan Behind Blue Eyes, Mgal, Mike's Mysteries, Mickey 24/7, Mr. Badger, Mrs. Geek, the Beautiful Wife, Naomi Barbie Clark, Paul Dolan, Paul Harrison, Ray Bubbles, Rebecca K, Richard Watt, Samantha Cornell, Sandra BPH UK, Security Officer Bob, Shadow, Simon Stevens, Sir Sorry, Sir Egbert, Swizzlestick, Mark, thank you for another £5. Nothing against it, but it's pronounced khaki. As in arm colours, no one says it right. Some location island, you should investigate. Sorry, Mark Khaki. I'd love to go to island investigating. Sky Talker says Spook Fest, Surrey Supernatural, Susan Lawton, The Paranormal Monkey, Redneck Connection, The Rights, UK Paranormal Search, Val, Vixen, Moo, Wandering Wency, Wheels, The OG, William Wayland, and Yusra Nima. My spelling was shit. Fair. You love Purple? Of course you do. Everybody loves Purple. It's like a Daniel Radcliffe rap. It's Daniel Radcliffe rap. Do you know what? The state I woke up in yesterday, you'd swear I'd been out drinking with Alehouse and Kev Kerr. I was in a shit state yesterday, and I'm like, I gotta go and investigate. I need a nap. So I went for a nap before leaving for the investigation. 3-hour drive, I was just like, oh. I didn't have a hangover by then, but I was just like, I feel bloated and Who's looking forward to Ghost on Trent tonight? Yeah, it's Lady in the Bay Window tonight, isn't it? Really looking forward to that. I know Paul, this has been a labour of love for Paul. Can I have a rar to make me smile after the op? Absolutely. Could we get some get well soons in the chat for Anne Grease, please? She's just had a large operation and she hasn't been very well. Rawr. Rawr. Gotta love those paranormal hangovers. It was the alcohol leading up to the not leading up to it, but I haven't drunk 3 days in a row for well over a year. I can't do it like I used to. I can't recover as quick. Oh, I was rough. Really rough. I mean, even the night we only drunk like a couple of beers. I think I had like 6 cans. I still felt like shite the next day. Look at all that love for you there, Anne. Happy birthday, Beardo. I haven't been banned in months. Dink donk, Avon calling. Here's your order. Who's this sexy bearded man on my screen? You're on the wrong channel. I'm not sexy. The Walking Dead City in a few hours. I believe it's the season finale of Mobland tonight as well. I'm looking forward to that. You're getting old, Beard. I'm beyond getting old. I mean, look how white the sides of my hair are now. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Oi, oi. How you doing, Naomi? Emma Rose, hello. Ghost Dragon Investigations, hello to you. So, yeah, the location was fantastic. And I'll be honest, the location itself treated me so well. Now, obviously, when you're a debunker and you go to reportedly haunted locations, sometimes it can be a bit funny. Because we had an experience where a location were watching us on CCTV and ringing us. But I went there. Loading time was sort of 8:30. And they knew I was sat outside and basically said, right, you're sort of guest of honour, in you come. we heard you wanted a history and an interview and stuff. So this lovely lady that does security and other things there has got all the stories, and basically I got taken into all these areas before the investigation started, so I could get some B-roll and get the history and an interview with this lady. So treated absolutely fantastic. The team that I went there with, or the company that I went with, Haunted Echoes, they were brilliant. But there were some people there that just no care or concern for anyone else at the location. They really, really annoyed me. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, thank you for the 199. Just arrived in Wigan for work. What are you doing in Wigan? I love Stranger Things. I can't wait for the new season, or the final season. But yes, I do. Put your new hat on, Beardo, just for a minute. I love it. I don't actually know where it is, because the studio, after having Coombsy and Dorky in here, somehow we managed to trash it in a 4-hour stream or 3-hour stream. So I've been randomly stacking stuff up that's got to get put away places, and I don't know where anything is. I mean, even Possum Pete's taking a tumble. There's a random hair bobble over there, and I don't wear hair bobbles anymore, so that's Dorky's. I got shit everywhere. Yes, I went to Shepton Mallet. No, I didn't go to Shepton Mallet. I did not. I went to... Fuck, where did I go? Where did I go? It wasn't Shepton Mallet. It was... I've gone completely blank, and I don't know why. Where the hell did I go? It's the name of the town prison. Very nice. Rewatched the J-Carts drama. Do you know what? I'm not going to do a video on it, because I don't want that asshole's fucking name out there and people finding him. The guy is fucking insane. Not J-Carts. Oh, Shrewsbury. Thank you, Mrs. Geek. It's Shrewsbury Prison. I don't know whether... Fuck it, I'll say his name. A1 needs to be locked up for his own sanity, or locked up before he damages somebody else's sanity. Absolute disgrace. The new tattoo didn't happen. It was supposed to be all up there. My tattooist pulled his back the night before. I got to the studio, but he'd already messaged me and I just hadn't seen it. So it's happening this Wednesday now, but we're going on a longer session. No worries, Deborah. Just report. I don't think reporting does anything on YouTube. I mean, there was one video he put out. I got about 7 minutes into it, and I think all he did was call Andrew Stone Rock a pussy. There was no context. There was no... Nothing. He's just like, you're a fucking pussy, bro. Could you actually make a coherent argument here, or are you just going to online bully? I don't say this about many people at all. YouTube need to deplatform the guy. He's not creative, he does nothing of substance, and what he's doing behind the scenes is bullying. And when people are ignoring him, he's spamming them, you know, the black and orange brand stuff. Just go away from the platform, you absolute fucking shit stain. Well, Annalise, hello to you. Julie N, hello to you. So I've watched very little content this week because we've actually done real life stuff, going out with friends, eating with friends. It's been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Anne Robinson, A1 Solutions. He's a fucking stain on YouTube. Absolute stain. What he's doing to J-Cart. I mean, he was mocking Andrew Stone Rock for being homeless. How do you mock a guy that's lost everything? Just because he called you out on your bullshit. I regret ever covering that channel and giving him extra views. I really do. Casimir Wilson, how you doing? The bad actors on YouTube being promoted are fucking abysmal. He won because his arguments are paper thin. Get it, Justin? That's probably the funniest joke you've ever made. I am Legion. Hello to you. Hank's Corner. Thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Guy's a sociopath. The guy's a fucking idiot. I don't think he's like on the pathic of any scale. He's just some bedroom lurking. I bet his dick smells like fucking gone off Dairy Dunkers, jerking off into his sock. Fucking animal. He's a fucking. Sorry, but Jay Katz comes across as a very nice guy. Andrew Stonerock comes across as a very nice guy. And that little fucking skid mark is online bullying them and a young woman. I just don't get off the platform. And if that fucker ever comes for me, God help him. Because I'll ignore his existence. Sure, his rant with is the only thing that gets views. Yeah, I mean, he keeps saying, I'm done with it, I'm done with it, I'm done with it. There's more. There's more. There's more. Behind the scenes, he's doing shit. And then, you want a measure of somebody. You watch the way Andrew Stonerock is dealing with all the shit that this guy is throwing at him, how calm and composed he is. And then you get this guy. You're a fucking pussy, bro! Pussy, bro! You're an fucking insult to beards. Yes, you can have a possum Pete. The J-Cats, again, are very calm, collected. I mean, he has the ability to get a bit heated, but the way he's dealt with it, and the way, what really shocked me was the inboxes that he showed about how cool he had been to A1 after the initial outburst, and speaks to him like a normal guy. I'd never do it. And I'd kick his fucking teeth down his throat. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't advocate such behaviour, but bully me and look out. Andrew's going through his own shit too. Yeah, the guy, I mean, he's like, I'm intentionally homeless because I need to be rehomed. Why pour on that? All because, it's rightly just been stated there, all because J Cat's the evil little shit unfollowed him on fucking social media. Oh my god. How evil J Cat's. And that didn't mute. What a knob. Yeah, it was an unfollow on Insta. What the fuck? Dave Smith, I think my liver is punishing me because of you knob. But he's got Dairy in his... I struggle with... I hold back a lot with what I say about... He's not really done anything to me for months. But watching him bully people... Oh... I've lost the cow hat for a bit. Oh, there it is. I've just spotted it. I just spotted it under a hoodie. Off the wall madness. It's beyond madness. It's just a clout chaser picking fights on the internet. But what he's actually doing now is bullying people. This is not staying on for the stream, just because I look like a twat. Your brother-in-law is Dave Smith. It's not that Dave Smith, trust me. And yes, the hair. I know, look like a boy band. You're going to burst a vein. I don't like bullies. I've never liked bullies. I've never had the time of day for them. And... yeah, I won't read that one, Annalise, because I'll get accused of mass organising shit. He's got a big roast from us. Go at him, because he fucking deserves it. And I know you boys don't hold back, Bristol. Go for it. He's a fuck... Oh. I'd rather change the subject, to be honest. But I get accused of bullying for having a sense of humour. That guy's not doing anything with humour. He's just been horrible. Is he the guy that... Is he the guy... Okay. The guy got angry over someone commenting at 6 a.m. Yeah, he had to go at me once because I put out a video. No, it wasn't me. Who was it? It might have been Joe Vitale. So you put a video up when I was sleeping, bro. Fucking time zones, idiot. My hair looks like James May from Top Gear. Nothing wrong with that. Back shortly, need to make my weekly call to my 84-year-old mum. Stevie, I appreciate you looking after your mum. But if we're going to take any positives from this, Andrew Stonerock and Jay Carts have both behaved fantastically. If we take the negative away, those guys have dealt with that better than I ever would have. Your bladder is a lightweight. Excuse me, Dave Smith, but weren't you the one photographed with your head down a toilet? Just saying. New phone, is he the guy in the onesie? Yeah. Yeah, he's an embarrassment to beards. You looking forward to the Faz update? I haven't seen anything about it. I'm going to have a look this week because I haven't really done anything. I did play a bit of Call of Duty this morning just to try and keep myself awake and rank up the new guns with the season. I haven't seen anything about Faz. Hopefully there's some new maps or that updated to maps and new equipment. Beardo, the Rapsy Nesbit vibe is strong with you tonight. Dean, I can change my top. You were stuck looking like that, motherfucker. Shane goes walkabout. How you doing? Calamity's brutal. Mate, the twins are going to feel this one. That was the Welsh bollocks you gave me. Right, I bought Yorkie. I thought, since he's in Wales, I'll get him a nice Welsh beer. It was on tap, and it was fucking disgusting. I struggled to drink it. It was horrible. John Torrance, how you doing? Mike, oh. Well, we was invited for some COD. I didn't play online. I just literally wanted to rank up the FFAR to get some unlocks on it. And then I started to get too tired to play and I gave up. I played for 40 minutes. Can you get an Egan? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Skaz, yes, how you doing? Listen, none of you guys that are saying where was my invite were online, so suck my ass. I was playing multiplayer anyway. Faz getting new equipment, media overhaul, so we'll have sound recordings and video evidence. Nice. Nice. I'm sat in the hospital after coming off my bike Thursday and breaking my hip. Jesus. I bet that hurt. Get well soon, my friend. I've got a hammer like that. Mine weighs 30 pounds. I use it in demo on job. Did you take it to work? That's awesome. 24th of June for the update. We'll be playing some Faz. I'm going to see what Mrs. Geek shifts are this week, and the Wednesday stream won't be... What I might do is a Wednesday night stream instead of day, so I can go and get my tattoo done in the day, and then probably stream some more visage on Wednesday evening. If Paranormal Bingo Bollocks is on Wednesday, I'll do it after that. What are your thoughts on the FFA? I've only just unlocked a couple of attachments, but I think it's going to get nerfed because it appears to be broken. I was hoping to have your thought outline ready this weekend to show you before starting the colour glass work. I can't wait to see that. Can't wait. I'm doing very well, thank you. Driving gloves. I am very, very tired. What tattoo you getting? Right, I'm having obviously this was an original piece that my artist drew for me. I just told him I wanted a dark, demonic imagery. This is the shittest dyad movie yet. You can get fucked. Basically, in that piece, I'm getting... One of my favourite horror movies is The Thing. And my tattoo artist was like, I'd love to do a Thing piece. Because I told him he can do what he wants on the rest of my arm, because he's done all of the black and grey that's on my arm. You do what you want. And he was like, right, we both love The Thing. I'd love to do a Thing piece. I've never done one. I was like, awesome. I don't want suckers on the tendrils, because perverts have ruined that for me. But the insect stuff, the bursting out, all of that, I'd like that incorporated. And he was like, right, cool. We'll do the dog thing. And I was like, but I don't want a dog being ripped apart on my arm. So we've gone for an owl. Because owls are fucking weird looking. I love owls. I don't want to see an owl get fucked up, but I didn't want a dog. So I'm getting an owl with the thing popping out of it, but he's put like a demonic face in there, or an alien face in there as well. It looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But I don't want to spoil it. The only people that have seen it are my wife and Yorkie Dave and Loopy Lulu. Mike, oh, thank you for the 26 months. Of course you can get a wee, my friend. Broadhaven UFO. I've watched a lot about that actually, and the Silver Man sighting. The Silver Man stuff was debunked, right? Wasn't it on BBC's Paranormal with Shannon Leary? Wasn't that actually debunked? I can't really remember. A European owl, yes. Not because I want to see them get ripped apart, but because owls are weird looking anyway. I thought it'd fit with the alien horror aspect of it. It's going to kill because it's going literally from my armpit there all the way down to my elbow there. And then he's going to do some filling there. And then I got to find some bits. Could you stop, please? Fixed it. It was debunked. I thought it was. As for the actual UFO stuff, it's one of those stories where I'm like, I think that one could be real. I think it could be. I refuse to believe that in an infinite universe that we're it. That we are the centre of life. Bollocks to that. We're too stupid for that. Good luck with your new tattoo. I mean, it can't get no worse than last week, but I couldn't get it. But I can't wait to get my arm finished. And then I've only got this Japanese thing to get finished, but I hate it. And a piece under there, and then I'm done. I wanted my legs done, but I'm not doing them. Out straight on the bingo wing. I know it's going to sting. Lionheart, how dare you be late? Roger Mead, thank you very, very much for the 8 months. Thank you so, so much. Were you planning to put the sign on your left? It looks cool. I'm thinking of hanging it off the ceiling there. So when I've got the desk stood up, but it may... that camera just switch back on? I think. Crop circles, haven't they all been proved to be hoaxes? Some of the designs are like... how has a human done that? Beardo's moved his desk again. It moves more than Easter. I mean, it's been here for a couple of weeks. It's not moving from here now because there's nowhere else for me to put it. But what I'm thinking of doing is obviously we got Mrs. Geek's computer back there. So for the odd video, I've got light panels that I can put back there. So I may do a video from that side of the room so you can see down this side instead, just to change it up a bit. Leg tattoos, are you around twin paranormal, one on each leg? No, I was going to get my leg sleeved off. My left leg I wanted horror and my right leg music. But on account that I get... Hey, Broken Britain, how you doing? On account that I get psoriasis and it's normally on my legs. And I've got scars from it. So I don't think that tattooing my legs is going to be worth it at all. I want a Beardo sports bra like yours. How do you know how long you've been a member for? I think it's been 3 or 4 months. I have no idea. Hey, we may be able to gift some by now. Surely it's been a month, right? Watch a Skinwalker Ranch. Such a waste of fucking time. Sorry, but it... No, I didn't want that. How do I... Get off. I didn't want that. Okay, so we're about to gift out 10 memberships. So good luck, everyone. First 5... Is that the first 5 now? Is the first 5 gone? Claudia, Andrea, Wheels, and Foxfire and Making Memories. That's more than 5. That's 5. My maths. Oh my god. And another 5. There you go. Where would you tattoo Wyatt? On my ass cheeks. Sandra, Christine, a werewolf, Jeffrey Coon, and Paula from Ree. There you go. There you go. You're welcome, Wheels. Cyclops pig. What? Foxfire's here. She's green. I don't know. Maybe. Press $sign bottom right milestone. Cheers, John Boy. Cryptid bits with general tidbits. How are you doing? Sounds interesting. I regret telling twins about the Bridgewater Triangle. They made it such a joke. When they went, I was pissed. That's the problem. Do you like Stranger Things? It's coming back this year. I love Stranger Things. And I think it's coming back this year. But it's the final season. And I will enjoy every second of it, I'm sure. Ian Griffiths, how are you doing? Welcome in. It looks a little bloody. What looks bloody? Appreciate you. Need cheering up. Stuck in the house. No worries, Wheels. Hope we can cheer you up a little bit. There you go. Have a funny clip. What have we got? So I've gone completely... That'll do.
Wankers.
Your mate's got a Buzz Lightyear tattooed on his third leg. Jesus. To infinity and beyond, apparently. Does that mean he pokes right through and comes out of the... never mind. Never mind. Mandy Priest with the 13 months. Thank you very, very much. You've just started watching Stranger Things. You were in for a treat, my friend. Bailey, thank you for the 7 months. Didn't know it was that long. Let's go. After Stranger Things, I watched Supernatural. I enjoyed Supernatural, except the final episode. Tim Traveller from the Diecast, how are you doing? Anne Grace, thank you for the £2. I miss Matt. Tell him for me. Matt, Anne Grace misses you. I'm hoping they will air the new King series Derry here when it comes out. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, you're stuck in the hospital, Wheels. Get well soon, brother. Guys, get some get well soons in the chat for Wheels. He's been supporting me for about 6 years. I heard a rumour about Mary. What rumour's that? Sam Hain, thank you for the 14 months. I don't get to see many Sunday lives, but I made it. I appreciate you. Bristol Paranormal Hunters becoming a beardo weirdo. I appreciate you. Does it buzz when it gets excited? Nah, but it gets a woody.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Daniel Green, welcome in. Yeah, Wheels has been around since my early days on Twitch. He's been around about as long as Yorkie, Dave, Lou, and Coombsy and co. Well, Coombsy's been around. Coombsy and Not Suitable for Mum have been around longer than anyone because they supported my god-awful first ever attempt at YouTube. I thought they released all the series at once on Netflix. Certain things they don't. On Firebeard, I'm not! I know I'm years behind, but I'm finally watching Daredevil. Really good. Don't know why I waited. My old man messaged me a couple of weeks ago. He's like, is Daredevil worth watching? I was like, you'd fucking love it. Why haven't you watched it yet? After my jaw hurt me all right night now, I didn't sleep in good spirits. Let's go. Love to all the wonderful people in chat. Got to fly. Sarah Burton, appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Jennifer Taylor, thank you for the £2. Will you be doing any more Haunted Mortuary games? I'm sure there's one somebody's posted in the Discord for me to check out, but I'm going to finish Visage first, and then we'll move on. I had a Steam key gifted to me by Tom NK, so that'll be the next game. Can't remember what it's called, but it looks pants-shitting. Do you think Derek said Mary loves it because of Yvette's daughter? He was bet 20 quid for that. That's the true story behind it. He was bet 20 quid to say Mary loves Dick. And when you take into account their daughter's name is Mary, it's pretty fucked up that they wanted him to do it. Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is very good. Biscuity Bunghole, hello to you. Denise, hello. Miss Bobs, hello. Can I get a rawr? Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
I watched Selena's Spooky Boo video earlier, and she said she's going to travel and help people with their ghosts like the Warrens. What, turn up lying and make a fucking name for yourself based on lies, hypocrisy, and utter bullshit and ruin the fucking paranormal. Good on you, lady. Dickhead. Ghost Wiener, thank you for the 19 months. Notice me's. I notice you. Denise, you bought a membership. Denise. Thank you. Thank you. Adorn me, Beardo? Yes, sir.
Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect!
My real birthday is a week today. 7 days from today. So next Sunday will be a birthday stream by the look of it. Because Mrs. Geek, unfortunately, is working. So I'll be on my own on my birthday. So I'll spend it with you guys. Me do an extra long stream and have some beers. Maybe. Can I please get an Egan? Of course you can. Especially when you ask so nice.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Not feeling it? Have a possum? Yes, you can. Will you be supping? I think we could have a few beers for a birthday stream, right? It'd be rude not to. That's no way to spend your 50. I'm 44 on Sunday, thank you very much. Not alone, you'll have a birthday party with 300 people. Potentially. Bearded Strange Things come back in 3 parts. It's coming November, Christmas and New Year. Ooh. The little one said his first word today wasn't daddy or mummy, it was dog. Nice. At least it wasn't swearing. Yeah. Biscuity is naked again. He's always naked. Notice more people subscribing. Made up few. Yeah, the channel went through a bit of a lull with the subscribers. But it don't matter. I was a bit like, oh, is that my lot? And in the last couple of weeks, it started to uptake again. So this camera, I better fucking behave. Stop it. Thank you. You just reminded me that I'll be 44 soon. Thanks, Beardo. You're welcome. 44 times what? 44 times 1. In everyone else's mathematics. Not that guy who was on the Joe Rogan trying to just pull math apart. What an idiot. I thought you were younger than that. Mate, after seeing you last weekend. I appreciate that, Vinny. Thank you. So we went to the Parameet. Obviously, people with photos and stuff. We went to Cardiff on Thursday. Walked into a Funko Pop shop. I didn't hear it. But my mate's wife, Loopy Lou, he had some guy go, I'm sure that's Beardo. And then there was photos and shit. My wife did the following. Has he been recognised again? Shit. And she ducked and run. 44 times 365 because every day is his birthday. Yeah, thanks for that. Beardo, have you maintained your SIA license? No. If this channel all crashes and burns, and if I have to go back to regular work, I will never ever go and work in the security industry again. I've got no desire to do it. Who's 26 in Feb? Naomi, you are not 26 in Feb. No way. No offense, but absolutely not. You didn't use Steiner Math to work that out, did you? Who? It was Jamie Foxx was the one that absolutely butchered. He's like, nah, 1 times 2 isn't 2 because there's a 1 in... Thanks, Beardo. Remind me I'll be 50 at the end of July. Not long till the bus pass, eh, Beardo? It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Going to be lurking, having my obs done. No worries, Anne Grace. I hope it all goes well for you. Big Max, we got home at 5 a.m. to sleep and been at golf all day. Now I'm knackered. Man, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, right, what's the time? Right, I'm going to get home by 4:30. I'm going now. And you were like, I'm going to keep going because, and then I'm going to go play golf. Like, you fucking maniac. Although I made it home in record time. I don't know how. I didn't speed. But I got home in 2 hours and 3/4. Fastest I've ever done that journey. That's a nice PC chair. I received my long-awaited Secret Lab. Secret Lab are good chairs. This was a bit cheaper than a Secret Lab, but it's very good. I'm a big Mr. Dimples. Just since I lost weight, my dimple. Oh no, they're kind of there. They're not as bad as they used to be. But I noticed the intro clip segment. My face used to do that. Do you have this in the UK as well? That instead of saying how old you are, you just say the year you were born? No. Not that I know of. Should get a job in a complaints call centre, Beardo. Just imagine it. At one point, when I worked for Tesco, they thought it was a good idea to give security the tannoy and the telephone system. It didn't last long. Because I would do the following. When somebody would be like, staff announcement, I would do this to their ribs. So the whole store would hear, staff announcement, or knob. They took it off us in quick fashion and gave it to the front desk. The phone one much better. But I wasn't very good in person, to be fair. I mean, I was security. I wasn't there to be nice to people. 48 on Tuesday and still no sign of hair dye. Absolute bollocks, Justin. Bollocks. You use just for men. It's great to meet you in person. What a legend. It was awesome meeting you, Max. Well, you and the team, and your wife's kindness. I'm going to put that stuff into a video. It's still on my dining room table with my drone and my cameras and my lighting and all the other stuff I barely used. Born the same day as the Backstreet Boys. Fuck. You look younger in your videos now. I don't know, under my eyes looks fucking awful, but it's just because I get insomnia. Apart from when I've been drinking with Doggy Dave, fucking hell, the hours I spent sleeping. Hey, Terry Martin, how you doing? Really takes my mind off it. I'm glad we can help. Beardo, you'd make a big, great pub landlord. Do you know what, we, there's a pub in Cardiff that's, it's the oldest pub in Cardiff. And it's notoriously haunted. And we noticed it was up for lease. And I'm like, should we? We wouldn't have the time. We don't have the licenses. We don't have the experience. But I was like, I could see Mrs. Geek running a pub instead of wiping bums. I think she'd be very good at it. And then, because it's actually haunted, we could hire it out for a reasonable fee for paranormal teams, but the logistics are just probably impossible. But imagine it. My haunted pub. Imagine it. My name is Beardo Gets Scared. And this is my haunted pub. Hey? Sold. Marie Jane Ginjuice, how you doing? Thank you for the gifted membership. What beard colour do you use? I don't. Look, it's grey. I did put Just for Men in there a couple of months ago. And I'm going to do it again. Haunted pubs and hotels are fascinating. Yeah, this place is the oldest pub in Cardiff. It's right opposite the castle. And the stories that the staff tell are incredible. And they don't promote it as a haunted building at all. They just tell stories to people. And, oh, it looks so good. You'll get sued next week. Good. Half of fuck all is fuck all. And, you know, get a sense of humour about it all. These are my cornflakes. And this is my milk. If he gets upset by a joke, then the internet isn't for him. Could you please tell Noah and Matty to clean their rooms? Thank you for the £2, Daniel Green. Noah, Matty, upstairs. Get them rooms cleaned now. Have a row while you're at it.
Rawr. Rawr.
It is indeed the Rummer Tavern. The problem is, we spoke to the old landlord And we had permission to go there and investigate. But then they leased it to somebody and they turned it into a blue neon sports bar and ruined the aesthetic. If you buy a haunted pub, will you need a haunted Funko Pop in a glass case? We'll take Possum Pete and put it in a glass case. Weirdo. Mike, thank you for the $4.99. Is it too early for another what? I missed that. It's gone. I think it was this one. No, it's not too early.
Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect!
Yes, it is the pub next to the Burger King. I would love to investigate in there. I mean, it's so old and attached to the castle. There's tunnels underneath. They filled in now, but it used to be attached to Cardiff Castle.
Wankers!
Yeah, they turned it into a blue neon lit Cardiff City Football Club pub. Ruined the aesthetic of the inside of it, but all that will get pulled out by whoever owns it next, I guess. This place is a chain. You see Project Fear and Sam and Colby's. I'm not watching it. Not watching it. You'd have to pay for the Spirits of the Haunted pub. Possibly. You'd have to keep me away from them too. How would you tell if you had a haunted Funko Pop? None of them are. Remember I said I wasn't getting any more Funko Pops? My Funko Pop collection has grown. Dorky Dave bought me some Army of Darkness Funko Pop, Ash and Evil Ash. And Coombsy got me Lobo First Appearance. We got more Funko Pops. But the other day when I was live, my light went out. Like, you hear the button get pushed. Cool. Have you got that on stream? I was a landlady in a haunted pub, didn't know beforehand. My late husband was a right skeptic until things started happening that couldn't be explained. They're the best stories, right? Like, when I was at Shrewsbury, they told me this story. They filmed something from Holby City there. And one of the set designers went into, like, a back area to go and get some props. Went back out, called security. He's like, there's a woman walking around in there. And, yeah, there was nobody in there. So nobody else seemed to spend much time in that area of the prison until I said, you're missing out on that area. Are you going to Comic-Con in London this year? I doubt it. Beato's nearly at 60k. May happen. Cast like messed you in a video the other day. Yeah, I've done a response, not a response video, because it's not drama. It's not argumentative or anything. It's more, there are things in that video I think people could take. There's a lot of things in that video that, if done wrong, could undermine what teams are trying to do. I think he's gone about doing it the right way. He's trying to help. He's enjoying watching legitimate teams. He's obviously looked at my recommendations and watched some teams based off it. It doesn't make for good reaction content, which is fair. But the fact that he's put it out there, you know, maybe try this, maybe try that. Maybe not all of it's a great idea, but there are some things you can meet in the middle of, and maybe not necessarily to tell a story in your video, but maybe for attention. But not lying or faking. And there's certainly elements of it that made perfect sense, and there's other things he said where I'm like, that just won't work. So I've done a because he's asked, you know, debunkers and etc. to, you know, give their opinions of it. So I know Sarah from Fantastic Publishing has got a video out. She's done. Is it really a response? Because you're not being called out for something. But yeah, I'm basically reacting to Casper's site and giving my thoughts on it. And no drama, no nastiness, no fuck him and the puppet master. Because I still regret that thumbnail on that video to a massive degree. I'm imagining Danny turning up your haunted pub screen to Possum Pete in the glass case. It'll be fucking hilarious, right? It's not my birthday until next week. He was nice about it. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he didn't do anything in there to warrant anyone not being nice. And I think there's things people can take from there in the positive. There are other things that just flat out won't work. But at least he gives a shit, you know? Like you're saying, he watched it to the end, but it was when he got to the end, he was like, my reaction video was bad. So I understand it, and at least he took the time to listen to some recommendations, check out the channels, and at least have an educated opinion on it as a reaction channel, somebody that knows how to hold on to viewers for video retention and stuff. He does know what he's talking about in some aspects, so I appreciated it, to be fair. Sorry, Supernatural, thank you for the membership. Ruby Moon, thank you for the $5. A humble donation towards Beardo's Haunted Pub Fund. Please, for the love of the paranormal, do it. Happy birthday, Beardo. Thank you very, very much. It's good the cast fight is talking about the real part. Well, yeah, because even though he didn't name the team, which I thought was a great thing, because if he'd done, I won't say any team name in particular. I think I know where he was, but I'm not going to say shit. But say he looked at an investigation I've done, because all of those things that he said were wrong, I do those things. There was no malice or harm in it. And for him to say, I'm not going to name the channel, because don't people going over there and being like, oh, this is fucking boring, and blah, blah. I think he did the right thing in that regard as well. Talk about it in general, because he's trying to help, instead of saying, oh, I've just watched a Beardo get scared at Derby Jail, and, you know, where was the this, that, the other, how about this, how about that? Because then there's a negativity kind of... People could see negativity from it, and that's not what he intended. So, yeah, I basically react to the whole thing, pause it, discuss. Even if you don't agree with what he was saying, he was doing it for the right reasons, I believe. Nice wife beat. It's not. It's a basketball vest with the Beardo logo on it. All right. Hello, Mama Geek. How you doing? Wish I could be here for the whole stream, but my internet sucks. That's a shame. Definitely done in good taste, yeah. And to have a channel that's nearly at 1 million subscribers, offering advice or suggestions to paranormal teams, I think that's good for this sort of line in the road between specifically Ben and me. Now, that line hasn't existed for quite some time, because Ben has been he's been in gaming streams that I'm on, and he's always spoken to me tidy. You know, I've apologized to him. He's accepted that apology, and, you know, there's no drama or nastiness there. Dean Bailey, thank you for the 5 gifted. Legend, I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. It's like the most haunted blueprint. He basically described doing a Mindseed episode, a Project Fear episode, but do it legit. And obviously, I'll go into it in detail. One of my big takeaways from that, of why it won't work, if you treat your investigation as a horror movie, if you put all of these sounds and all of this build-up and cinematic into it, and then there's no horror movie payoff at the end, have you then just clickbaited massively? And I fear that could damage some people. Sweeney Sweeties, how are you doing? Bonsoir. Spaghetti alla paranormale, the pasta pervert there. How are you doing? That's how you do Italian, guys. Just put on the end of everything. Like the Count. I want to suck your blood. One His intentions seemed good. His word and his idea came across really, really bad. I don't think it came across really bad. I think it was... It's very difficult to put it into words, I guess. So he's worded it for his mainstream audience, which doesn't align with a real paranormal investigation. Now, for example, Lee from Three Spires, he doesn't give a shit if he's watched or not. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to be famous and all the rest. He's just recording what he does, putting it out there, and if people want to watch it, great. If they don't want to watch it, doesn't bother him. So for him, that advice is nil and void. And if you watch Lee does things differently anyway. Vito, you need a can of Tennant's Super to go with that vest. I haven't drunk Tennant's Super for years. Can we please get another possum, Pete? Yes, you can. And yes, you can get a rar.
Rawr. Rawr.
That is for you, Sweets, and your mama. Shrewsbury women, hello to you. Welcome in. Nice to meet you guys too. I mean, there's a lot to be said for don't add all the cinematics in because you're not fake and your video's your video. But I understand what he was doing. Speaking of Lee, can we get a Corvette? Yes, you can.
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Carping me. What was that?
I think Casper just wants to be kind and help people. I don't think there's any malice. There was no malice in what he said. And my video isn't to point out Casper Site is doing this, doing that, doing the other. It's as somebody that does legitimate investigations, looking at what he said, what he suggested, why some could be taken and used, and why other bits are not really possible or could lead to confusion or accusations of clickbaiting. But you could go to the ancient Ram Inn. You know, it's rumoured to have a demon there. And then your B-roll footage has, like, demonic imagery overlaid and stuff. But then if you build that up and then nothing happens and I don't know. It's difficult. He needs a Vauxhall Nova with fat exhaust, drift and McDonald's trip. Is this because of the vest? Suck my ass. There was no malice in his video. There's no malice in my video. I mean, I've said I don't know how many live streams, and I believe in a video that I regret that video I put out. Casper Site an investigation of the Ouija brothers. He did. If he didn't care about the real paranormal, he wouldn't have gone out with the Ouija brothers. Simple as that. Obviously, there's the other team he's been out with that, in my opinion, are fake. But if you're looking from the outside in as just somebody that consumes paranormal content and has never done an investigation, Shrek and Donkey are very believable. Because they understate and underplay things, and then there's nothing too dramatic for the most part. It's very believable to somebody that's never done an investigation. Same as Sam and Colby, Twin Paranormal, all of these bullshit channels, they could be very believable to somebody that's never gone out and never used the equipment. It's when you purchase that equipment and you go to one of these haunted places and the equipment doesn't fucking work. Or it does work, it just doesn't work the way they portray it because of hard editing cuts. That's when it becomes a problem. Hello, Weatherman. How you doing? We have a really old pub in our town, the Golden Cock. You need a dump valve for your Nova. I'm not a petrol head at all. I couldn't give a shit about how fast I can go or how beefy my car sounds. Did Casper Site just put out a video about how he faked a UFO video? I don't know, is he? Can you rehydrate Coombsy? He's looking a bit flat. That's all that's left of Coombsy, I'm afraid. He just melted into a puddle. Shrek and Donkey sound like a good investigation. I'm not naming them because it'll just start drama. Can you remind me who Mary loves? Yes, I can.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Could somebody delete that comment? Have we got... Man's coming in here throwing around that shit. I got him! Come in here and drop a homophobic slur. Well done. Your mum should have swallowed, you absolute twat. Can I ask a question? Have you ever seen anything paranormal? Yes. I believe that I have on a number of occasions. The most profound one being seeing what I later found out to be my great-grandfather as a kid. I had a horrible experience with a Ouija board, even though I don't believe in them anymore. I don't know what the hell that was. Must have been alcohol and stuff. And I've had weird things in this house. It's alright, I got him. I did it myself. Are you proud of me? Casper Site debunked his own crop circle video. At least he's debunking. Happy Pride Month. No. Fucking Pride Month. And then somebody comes in and drops that word. May the cold side of the pillow forever be warm. There's always one knobhead. I mean, that's not a knobhead. That is an absolute waste of oxygen and sperm. I uploaded the Katy Perry space flight to ChatGPT. Came back as it was fake. What? How'd you upload it to ChatGPT? Why would you send those people into space? There was a whole video based on gadgets and made of Capel shit from Necrometer twin paradildo. I like that. No place for homophobic. Absolutely fucking not. Horror of Horror? Yes, you can. You're banned. Annalise, if you are available, could you copy and paste the way he spelt that slur and put it into the band terms, please? They didn't go into space, it was staged. Oh. I haven't watched it because Katy Perry annoys the shit out of me. Her songs are rubbish. Are you planning another video from the My House is Haunted series? Yeah. I think I'm going to do it a bit different this year. I think. Actually, I think Mrs. Geek has come up with an idea for it, and I think it's a good idea. I had a few other things happen I've been able to explain and probably never will, and that's the fun of it, right? When at the end of it, you just sat there like, I don't know what the fuck that was. That's the exciting stuff. Yes, you can have a wee, and yes, you can have a piss-off ghost.
Piss off, ghost!
You don't believe they went to the moon? I hope they did. Help My House is Haunted needs a mass. Help My House is Haunted is genuinely one of the worst pieces of shit content put on mainstream TV in regards to the paranormal. And Mr. fucking Stabvest weekly slapped by a ghost's behaviour to anyone that criticises or posts content about him is truly abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Dead Cold Tales, good evening to you, good sir. I hope you're well, my friend. I can't believe it's been a year since we got to hang out at a haunted location. We've met up since, but, you know, let's not leave it a year till the next time we meet Mr. Dead Cold. You run £259 today off a bet. Let's go! Danny Hat at Haunted Echoes. It was lovely to meet you as well. Beardo, it was amazing to meet you last night. Glad you got home safe and you like your gifts. Hopefully see... The ghosts are going... Those ghosts, they're going somewhere where they can be seen at all times. Yeah, I absolutely adored the gifts. Thank you very, very much. The sign is going probably above the creature from the Black Lagoon there, so you can see that as well. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate just how kind you were setting up for like the VIP treatment where I was given a private tour and stuff by security. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much. And honestly, hands down, now you've said you're doing your own thing, I would happily work with you guys again. Happily. Good evening, Missed Nights. Barry Guy and his missus tag teamed me on a post when I called them out for their bullshit fakery. They just block me everywhere. They just block me everywhere because I think I got a bit too much reach for them to bother arguing with. Claudia, enjoy your evening. The weather's awful. Do you know what? It's been really muggy. Like, it's cloudy, but it's been really hot. What's your Halloween costume going to be this year? I don't know. Last year I did a Viking, so it was pretty basic. This year, I'm going to get silly with it. I was born on a full moon. Explains a lot. Yes, it does. Well, not even a full moon can explain that. Let me ask the Russian I keep captive in my house. What? Let's see, Beardo, Casper having some nice things to say about you the other day. At least he's trying. Absolutely, Regan. Absolutely. I'm glad he did it. I'm glad there's an open line of communication. It can only help things. And what I especially took from it was the amount of times he said fake. The fake channels. There's been a realization with him. And I'm glad to see it. Beardo, will you investigate with Alison and Cag again? In the drop of a heartbeat. Those crazy ants from Oz are fucking hilarious. As for, a proper investigation, I don't think it's possible. But for hanging with two really cool, lovely ladies from the other side of the world, absolutely. They are fantastic people. Beardo needs to dress up as Justin Timberlake. No, I don't. You can be the Backstreet Boys. I mean, there's only one of me for a start. Beardo, you better dress up as a Backstreet Boy. Oh, I'm just going to have to wear fucking... What do they even wear? Black clothes? Well done, I do that every day. Maybe you could do Winfred Sanderson for Halloween. Who's that? Oh, wait, that's Hocus Pocus, right? Casper's saying fake more and more in his videos. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. 1 hour to the Ghost on Trent. Yeah, we will be sending everyone over. CRL has got, I think it's a birthday party for a mate's kid. The mods have lives, guys. They really do. Get 4 mates to dress up as New Kids on the Block. No. None of my friends can be trusted on a live stream. They'll get me banned instantly. Timberlake was NSYNC. Yeah, I knew that because of a t-shirt. Bette Midler. Backstreet Boys super fan with all the gifts, so it would be easy. Beardo, you're so cool. Tell me what... Yeah, I don't think it's best I dress up as Barry Guy. So the Backstreet Boys wear black clothes. Beardo wears black clothes every day. Beardo's one of the Backstreet Boys confirmed. Yeah, I was the shit one with the goatee beard. Dress up as Eddie from Rocky Horror. Listen, whatever I do for Halloween, you guys ain't going to know until the camera comes live and you'll be like, what the fuck has he done this time? Please be Beetlejuice. That'd be a tubby Beetlejuice. Gingy, I hope you are well. My daughter said, bye, Beardo. She had to do her homework. Goodbye, Shannon, Elizabeth's daughter. Good girl doing your homework. Someone said I want to go to school Halloween as Freddy Krueger. Imagine. Goes the Tales from the Crypt dude. He's a bit bony, you know. I'm not quite so bony these days. If I already said hi, so many people chat this evening. It's good to see, right? Beardo, they're all shit. Can you be more specific? No. They're all shit. I know Ghost Theory you don't like, but in the last video they seem to have taken a step back from the fakery. The problem is they stepped into it too much in the first place. Once somebody's faked, I'm done with them. Beardo going to be Slimer from the Ghostbusters. I mean, yeah, so all I got to do is take my top off, paint myself green, and stuff hot dogs in my face. Dress up as Pat Butcher. The debunkers should do Halloween streams dressed as each other. I mean, I'm not paying to get a side-eye guy mask made. The sheep's masks are quite simple. Slipknot top, sheep mask. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Dandalf, I'd have to shave my head and beard. I'm not doing that. Marshmallow Man from the Ghostbusters. When I grow up, I want to be Beardo. Good choice. But I'll just tell you this. When you go back in time to when I was a younger man, don't smoke weed and then go walking around bridges with cows under them, because you will shit your pants. I'm vetoing the Ghostbusters costume. You dressed up as Pat Butcher one year. You could easily be Jabba the Hutt. You roasted Ghost Siri lightly. Yeah, I mean, you could have been worse. It is what it is. Did you get any clap back from that? Mushroom from Mars, you're more Michelin Man from the Ghostbusters. Bit fucking rude. Is that your first time in the chat? You're going to come in here and call me fat? How do I check the chat logs? Channel activity. Let's see, eh? Chat message from in this past year. You're more Michelin Man from Ghostbusters. That's it. That's your contribution. You suck, sir. Or ma'am. Mom. I'm not banning you. Vigo was the best character. What did Cassidy say? Beardo, tell me why you're not wearing a Backstreet Boys t-shirt this Sunday. Because they're not actually in here. I've been trying to clean the studio. Sorry, Cassidy, me. Wayne Dawson, thank you for the £2. You'll have to do a Halloween panto. I hate panto. Panto sucks. Dress as Chewbacca. I'd get confused with Yorkie Dave. No, none Beardo. Although I did from Smug Puppy and got subported. That was... How can Smug Puppy get upset when people call him out for his absolute shite? Yosemite Sam. I mean, I've got a big mouth and a big moustache. Go as Possum Pete. Somebody sent me a video the other day of an Australian possum in a bin. I didn't realise the fucking things could jump out. I nearly threw my phone. Oh, no, it doesn't. Also, the kid was having 3D print in the boat from Jaws. I'm going to need a bigger boat. Let's see what you did there. The Ryan Buell video, never knew about him till he mentioned... Fuck me, I got some clap back for that. How dare I be horrible about a thieving scumbag? Possibly having a tough time in the background. Yeah, he got pissed at me and Dorking. He's not recovered. If you're not going to wear it today, I guess you'll have to wear it on your birthday. Thanks, Cassidy, me. I went to Planet with the Chuckle Brothers. Spent the whole show saying to me to you. Oh, dear God. Beardo, is that a Beardo sign done in etched glass? It's done in acrylic. I did that in work. It was one of the last things I did with the CNC machine. I was clearly allowed to do it. And initially it was going to go on that wall there, but no. I got too much stuff. I'm going to hang it from the ceiling somewhere. A rootin' tootin' debunker from the Midwest. Ooh. Yo, he lied about cancer. I'm sorry, that's a line. I mean, he told people he had pancreatic cancer, you know. I don't mean to objectify, but the Viking band is sexy as fuck. Me being funny isn't sexy, okay? Any horror streams this week, Beardo? More Call of Duty? Wednesday I'm getting tattooed, but I'm thinking, instead of cancelling the stream again, doing it later in the night, because Mrs. Geek is nights. So I'll see what other lives are going on, and then I'll just do it a bit later. Tracy Potts, hello to you. Hope you're well. You work in a signage company. We did work for a signage company, but I was a plastics fabricator. Not dressing up as Gimli then? No, I'm not. Who remembers Boglins? I've still got one on my desk. No, my Boglins have got... I got mini Boglins. I got about 6 of them. Okay, badly. I got mini Boglins. Yeah, I remember Boglins. Oh! Bollocks. Spilt me drink. Fuck's sake. Slipknot bandana. Oh, don't think that's gone in my keyboard. May need a new keyboard. Ryan Buell's shitter. Mrs. Geek's convinced she's still got a boggle in her parents' attic. I hope so. Here we work with acrylic, perspex. What's the stuff I made my shelves for the bar out of? Well, you can see, well, you can't see them because they're clear. Clear perspex boxes. It's really hard to do this. There. I got a few of them laying about that I made him work. Wiping up with a pair of soiled box. It's not. It's a Slipknot bandana. Okay. Wouldn't be the first time you needed a new keyboard from spilling a drink on it. No, it'll be the fourth one, I think. I have actually broke 4 keyboards from spilling stuff in them. Mostly through jump scares. Wish you had the original Ghostbuster toys. Me too. Me too. I look away for a second and Beardo's making... I'm always making a mess. Always. I mean, I walked through a corridor last night and fucking cat balls everywhere. The fucking... gonna fall over here. Even Paranormal Nightmares doing camping. I may as well cancel my camping videos in the summer then. Scoot was holding my breath there when he reached over. I was waiting for him to fall. The chair did tilt a bit. Like, oh. Blue Sky Lissa, hello? I know you said it before. We need a video of full Turi Geek collection. Yeah, we do. We do. I've just got... There's bits in this corner need to be sorted. That side is a fucking mess. There's stuff there. The daughter's dumped in you. I don't know why she needs 4 pillows and 3 fucking big blankets. I did find my old Thor costume, though. I don't play with Barbies because I don't own any Barbies. We're going hard on the tit. Go for him. Beardo, you deserve carers... Mrs. Geek, you deserve carers allowance for being married to Beardo. We've discussed that before. Gotta go to work. Mrs. Geek, I hope it goes quick for you. I'll speak to you in a little while. Say goodbye to Mrs. Geek, chat. She's gonna work. But my fiancé just told me I got bad. I need to go brush my teeth. What? Francie Petra, appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. The kind of classics clash Ghostbusters stuff were good remakes. Yeah, I was tempted with them, but I've just got too much stuff. Hey, Beardo, finally caught a live stream. Hey, appreciate it, Rockstar. Welcome in. Dave Smith, thank you for the membership. Thank you for becoming a Beardo Weirdo legend. Beardo, you know someone is going to send you a Barbie now, right? I will set fire to it, strap it to a rocket and launch it into the stratosphere and send the parts back to them. Don't send me Barbies. You love motorboating me. I got the pictures to prove it. Yes, I have. I can see that photo cropping back at Proven Demons. Look, he's done it again to another friend. Wanker. He got roped into doing crap accents for Seg the other day. You didn't do Welsh. A lot of people, when they try to do Welsh, somehow do Indian. Sell it as haunted. I mean, that's what I could do with all my junk, right? Just sell it as haunted. Haunted Blanky. Haunted Slipknot thing. Would you prefer a Ken? No, I wouldn't. He's got no dick. I don't want it. Ah. Oh. Rar. Rar. Rar.
Wanker.
Beardo nearly destroyed the My Little Pony. I was tempted. It's still back there, though. A little butterscotch. You do know that Barbie can't get pregnant as Ken keeps coming in a bottle. the camping. It's a give-up job. Oh. Wonder how many demons he'd be willing to prove at the temple. I don't know what that says. I can't read that. Mystic, thank you for the £5. Hurrah! Caught a live stream. Live stream hijack was the funniest thing I've watched this year. I thank you kindly for your humour, sir. Thank you, Mystic. I mean, it's the community that make these videos, because they clip it all. The community clip it. The mods clip it and put it all into a Discord section. The community put them into Discord sections. Do a video of your bikes in the garage. State no garage at the moment. No, because our son has dumped a load of car parts in there. We've dumped the contents of the entire house in there. Thanks, Dean. Sorry you didn't want to do that. What? I didn't play with the Barbies. I played with He-Man and She-Ra. I've got He-Man stuff up there. Got the original Battle Cat there, look. I don't think they're real, but they're out there. Someone. Aliens, right? Got you. I love it when people say demons instead of demons. What? My daughter bought me a glowworm for Mother's Day. I've seen glowworms for years. Will you do the latest Resident Evil stream at some point? Is there a new game out? I suffer with sleep paralysis. I haven't had it for a couple of months. Maybe going on for a year now. You don't have a PO box for the USA, right? Some people have sent stuff from the USA and it's got you. I have a Suzuki Marauder and a Honda Magna. The Honda Magna is kind of special because it's the original 1984, the world's first 60-second motorbike. All original parts on it. It's even got the old Honda backrest with the eagle on it. Someone send beer to a Ken with a D. Shit. I don't play with dollies. Yeah, but when life was a little different and a little harder, I used to get it more. It seems if I was stressed out, I would get the sleep paralysis more. Mystic, thank you for the £5. I'm also a PI and I have a major respect for the way you work with candour and authenticity. Such a breath of fresh air. I appreciate it, Mystic. Not everyone appreciates what I do, but, you know, if they want to support liars, fuck them. I've been binging Itchy Boots and now I want a bike. This is serious. I used to sleep cook. Jesus. Biker Mice from Mars. See, I liked it. But my brother liked it. Anything my brother liked as a kid, I refused to enjoy, like Street Sharks. Secretly, I enjoyed it, but I was like, nah, fuck it. He likes it, I don't. I think sleep paralysis is close to paranormal activity. There's a documentary. I wish I could find it. And they did a sleep paralysis study. And it scared the shite out of me. Because there was a professor, and he does this experiment with this guy who has, like, really rageful, like he's going to kill someone in his sleep kind of things. And they put him under this drug, and it's not possible for him to act out his dreams. And then he gets up and starts fighting in this room on his own. And the doctor literally sits in and says, I don't know how he's doing that. There could be something behind the sleep paralysis. And I was like, what the fuck? Nah. I don't like no sleep paralysis. They're doing Resident Evil live action game like Visage. Wasn't Resident Evil 7 already like that? And 8. Used to sleep smoke. Jesus. Some dangerous things people can do when they sleep. And one of my aunties nearly died from sleepwalking because she nearly walked out of a window. She'd swapped bedrooms and walked out of like a window, and there's like a balcony, not a balcony, but like a little fence to stop people falling out. But it nearly tipped her over. It's on my dad's side. So let's get sleep paralysis found. I could turn it into lucid dreaming. Cool. Father-in-law used to fight in his sleep out of bed, throwing punches is scary. I used to have outbursts in my sleep. But since I've been with Mrs. Geek, that's all gone away. I've heard rumours Ryan Reynolds is doing a Biker Mice from Mars movie at some point. That'd be cool. Thank you, Mama Geek. You tell him to smash that like button. Smash that like button. The mother-in-law has demanded it. Are you guys home yet? I haven't seen you for ages. I had sleep paralysis years ago. I was always stoned when it happened, but it only ever happened at my girlfriend's house. Never happened anywhere else. Proper scary. I'd love for you to find that video. Be interesting. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I'm sure it was on Amazon Prime. Sure it was. Jade, thank you for the £2. Want you to know it's me who got you the Backstreet Girl. Guys, mystery's been solved. Jade sent the Backstreet Boys girl t-shirt. Jade, well played, but you're banned. Used to sleepwalk before you grew up. Your dad used to have to lock doors and windows, hide keys. I used to wake up in different rooms in the house, or like on the stairs and shit, but I haven't done that for donkeys. Mama Geek, home tomorrow. Awesome. I scared the crap out of my friends once by scaling the furniture in the bedroom until I got through. Oh, shit. Give it to Mrs. Geek, but you know, Mrs. Geek doesn't like the Backstreet Boys. I'm not sure she would appreciate it. The fact that I wore it for like 40 minutes on stream and then realised I was wearing a t-shirt that says I'm a Backstreet Boys girl. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just grabbing the Ghosts on Trent link for in a little bit. Bit of my stuff from New York. May I get a demons, bro? Murder? Yes, you may.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
We should do the Spartacus thing and all claim we got the Backstreet Boy girl to suck my ass. I've had sleep paralysis so personal in the corner and I woke up properly. I'll literally disintegrate in thin air, which I saw well. I thought so. Mod love, I'm going to terrorize yous. What? What? Backstreet Boys gate. Thanks, Alex. I used to wake up, stood in random places in my house, not unless I had a mate that was a pisser. He'd sleep piss. Not in his bed, he'd get up and piss in a wardrobe and piss down his stairs. And what a weirdo. Loving people's sleep stories, brilliant community in this chat. It is, Debs. Blue Skalissa loves purple. We all love purple. Andrew Goodyear, good evening to you. Mrs. Geek has musical taste? Absolutely. Used to wake up in the backyard as a kid. Bob the Beard. Bob the Beard. I think we need to have a conversation. Have you shaved, sir? Have you shaved? Carlito Sway used to walk in my sleep. I was a sleepwalker, sleep talk. I still sleep talk. I used to sleepwalk out of my parents' front door, thinking I was going to the toilet. I shout and talk in my sleep. I don't do it as much, but I still sleep talk. I don't have the sleep rage that I used to. I don't know what you call it, but I woke up in shock before I covered my wife because it felt like the walls and ceiling were collapsing on us. Jesus, that's a proper night terror, that. And night terrors are linked to sleep paralysis. I wonder if Justin from the Paranormal Monkey podcast could get like a sleep paralysis talker on. I think that would be a really interesting subject. I think that could be really cool. Used to sleepwalk and go outside, apparently looking for something, still sleep talk. Have you heard anything about the candle yet? I'm going to be tackling, there's going to be a massive video because obviously a lot of people sent stuff in. And then my conclusion will be at the end of it. What's calling mum 2 a.m. She didn't answer. I messaged, what, my sleep? Good effort. I pretty much just sleep in my sleep and snore. I mean, yeah, apparently I dream I'm a tractor. As everyone at 30 Strive found out. When they woke, they realised one person involved had only got one leg. What? And did Bob the Beard answer my question? Has he shaved? Don't Scare Claire has good ghost stories. Yeah, we are big supporters of Don't Scare Claire. I was fortunate enough to meet her a couple of weeks ago. Lovely, lovely lady. A sleep paralysis subject would be brilliant to do. I think so. I could definitely look for a sleep paralysis expert. Yeah, I think it could be good because some people obviously suffer and don't understand it, Justin. Some people could find some benefit from it as well. Yeah, you're a warthog, not a tractor. And you're an asshole. Yes, I have. Oh, Bob, why did you shave off such a glorious mane?
Oh, fucking twat.
I'm not angry. Just very disappointed. Did you keep the beard in like a jar? Because his beard was like down there. As a child, I woke up feeling several hands lifting my legs. Seeing it in the air as I woke, something blurred away. My legs suddenly dropped. My mother... Jesus. This was fucking horrifying. I always dream I have one leg shorter than the other. My life goes round in a circle. Groovy Gavin did a video on sleep paralysis demons and tried to recreate one. What always freaked me out about it was the hag, because that's what I saw. And I'm like, how can so many people all around the world see the same woman? That's fucked up. Toby Ghost, hello to you. Less tracked and a more Spitfire with beautiful Rolls Royce engine. What? Oh, is this my snoring again? Thanks, dickheads. I suffer from sleep paralysis and nightmares. Weird because I can feel pain in some of them, if that makes sense. Once during sleep paralysis, a lady stood next to me asking me to go with her. I just got a cold. Oh, nah. Don't like it. Don't like it. Michael Smoto, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. I've never seen the Hat Man, but the Hag I've seen. R-Truth has been released. I know, it's a sad day, but they let him go out on a high, you know. He got to fight John Cena. But was he... it's not the most shocking of releases. You don't snore, you dream you're a motorbike. It's definitely a tractor. It's too loud to be a motorbike. Babs is back. Let's go. Never shaving again. Do you hate it? I did it probably 6 or 7 years ago. But I went completely clean shaven. Like wet shave. I hated it. Really enjoyed the mini video you did the other day about the Twitch sounds. Got me in the end of it. Funny. Appreciate it. Do they not do electric tractors yet? I don't think so. It won't be long though, right? I fell asleep on my friend's kitchen floor. You were so tired. I fell asleep stood up once working in Tesco. Guffalot Waffles, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Legend. My mum had sleep paralysis years back. She found the whole thing terrifying. It's so scary. You feel like there's something watching you, and then in the corner of your eye you see some... it's fucking horrible. And it feels so real. And a lot of people get this. You try to scream or move and nothing... Oh, fuck. Nah. I'm probably going to get it tonight now because I've been talking about it. You ever shave that beard off? While I know you, you will regret... I'm never shaving my beard. I can't shave my beard off. I'd have to change the channel name, bin all my merch. Nah. They should have kept R-Truth to help the Performance Centre with promo... True. I mean, that guy's been in a long ass... He was there before John Cena. What did he used to be called? Something dark. His name was something dark. Beardo, you're more like a combine harvester. Scream for help, I can't move, nothing comes out. Yeah, it's what I get. It's fucking horrible. At least if you feel too old, you can shave it off the beard and look like a 14-year-old. I'd probably look older without the beard. I'd have like... Ron Killings. I think his name was something dark at one point. I distinctly remember watching him and John Cena in a dark match before anyone had ever known who they were. K Quick, that's it. It's K Quick. Except Stromboli, it was K Quick and John Cena in a dark match. Beardo, I just played the clip you tell my boys to tidy the rooms, and without missing a trick, they said it's Beardo's fault it's messy. Yo, kids. When I was born, I could never sleep. I'm still like it now, even though daughter has night terrors. She was a baby. Unfortunately, she can't sleep. How do babies get night terrors? Because they've got no... There's nothing scary ever happened to them. So how does the brain make... the brain is fucking weird. Sleep paralysis a couple of years ago. Didn't see anything, but felt like something sat on my back. Are you one of those weirdos that can sleep on your chest? I mean... I can't, because I'd never wake up, because I just rock myself back to fucking sleep. Like a bastard weeble if I lay on my front. It's a recurring dream when I was a kid about a big hairy brown troll in a red waistcoat. Whenever I saw in a dream I could move or scream. Birth canal. What? I woke up to see a dark figure down the side of my bed against the wall. Came on my side and lay down on the bed. I could feel it on my legs. Scared the shit out of me. Yeah, but where do baby... Excuse me. Where do babies' fears come from? Because they've never experienced fear. Like, I understand that if you pretend to drop a baby, they do that. That's instinct and human nature telling you that's going to hurt. So I get that. But fear, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a smart man, but strange, very, very strange. Child brains more open to our child brains more open to the parent. I mean, the most profound experience I had was when I was with a child. So does that make it my imagination? But how did I imagine a real person that I had never seen? I know where babies come from. They come from the stalk, idiot. It's a natural instinct for protection. But the fear, the fear. Could babies fear? See, there was a past life. Mythos just did a great video on past life with that kid. But there was another one with a little girl. And she remembers a family in Ireland. And they went out there and found the family. And I'm like, I don't know if I got stitched up with what I was watching or... I wish I could find that as well. It fascinates me. It really does. As Justin had a great guest about past life regression on before, and I found it an enthralling thing because there seems to be... You know, Biddle will come on and tell me absolutely not. It's not possible. It's never been proven. But I see some other things, and I'm like, I'm not quite so quick to dismiss that. Babies come from a cereal box. Some do. Some do. And then they start paranormal channels where they capture the voice of Fred and Rose West. It's an overlay. It's an overlay. If you don't know what I'm on about, Ghost Trip investigators. Maybe not go standing in the lane that 25 Cromwell Street used to be on and then overlay voices. Really fucking inappropriate. Because, like, the UK has had its fair share of, dark history, nasty serial killers and all that sort of thing. And it's all disgusting, it's all bad, but there's something about the Fred and Rose West history and story that, as fascinating as it is, makes me want to vomit the sight of them. I think Rose is still alive, yeah. I genuinely just feel fucking sick at the thought of them. Maybe it's because it was their own kids and the nonchalant way he dealt with it. The image of them makes me want to fucking throw up. They absolutely disgust me. More than anything else I've ever watched. Myra Hindley, and she was a bad disgusting, horrible person. Yeah, I actually met Paul Goddard in Paramount. I'm liking the impression of Onslow from Keeping Up Appearances. It may be the smiling, but I don't know. They are truly the most, for me, horrific, scary people on the planet because of what they did to their own kids. More debunking channels are leaving because of drama. Who's leaving now? At the end of the day, if you start a debunking channel and you don't expect drama, it's probably the wrong game for you. Because the second you call somebody out for faking and they want to defend it, it's drama. You can never tell where drama is going to come from. And if people want to sleep me because I defend the paranormal and I defend myself and call it drama, then have at it. But I'll always defend it. I'll always defend it. And if me calling somebody fake or me pointing out the fucking obvious is drama, so be it. I'm not shying away from it. I'm not shying away from it at all. YouTube unsubscribed you. That happens a lot. If you can't take drama, don't be a debunker as part of the job. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. But who's leaving because of it? Because some people get into it thinking there's fast growth and an adorning fan base. You've got to take the rough with the smooth. At the end of the day, you are criticising people's online videos. And they're not going to take kindly to it, and they're going to want to keep that lie. And they do not like the lie being exposed. So move into some other form of content, by all means. You unfollowed me, makes me crazy video. That fucking idiot. Ugh. I think we talked about A1 again. We did that at the beginning. I'm not going there again. You're more afraid of the two kids who killed... Yeah, the Bulger... Yeah. Yeah. There's some fucked up things in the world. I think we need to get off this subject. The thing is, I don't think we'll ever be able to explain strange things that happen in the paranormal. And one of them is children seeing things you can never explain. I was 8 and saw my brother. And they are the type of things I will never debunk and never take away from people. Because I can't. Because I've experienced that sort of thing. Beardo, our shower plug all just clogged up. It's definitely Beardo's fault. I haven't showered in your house. That's your fault. Did they ever answer who was leaving debunking? What a horrible subject. Yeah. It's my fault. I started about the Wests. Surprise too, but again, look at the Casey Anthony. I don't know who that is. You seen Slipknot on Wednesday? Enjoy. Genuinely, hands down, one of the greatest performances you will ever see. Thank you, Beto. I'd never tell her she didn't see my daughter. No. This is something that I've done since the inception of this channel. If you think you are being visited by your family, by your friends, by your loved ones, and that makes you feel better, then don't let anyone tell you any different. Don't let them tell you it's not real. Just don't let them do it. I mean, as much of a skeptic as Kenny Biddle is, he wouldn't do it. And he said as much, you know. He's not out to destroy people's entire belief system and upset them. But if they ask him for the truth, he'll give the truth. But when it comes to people thinking their family are in visitation, if it enriches your life, then by all means, have it. Hold on to it, and don't let anyone tell you any different. We joked that my proximity to Corey Taylor is why I got knocked up the first time. I've been to Cromwell Street and other places linked to recent murders. Can't imagine doing investigations from there. It's about more. Absolutely. Absolutely. It'll go down that path of, you know, I did a video about it, you know, where's the line in the sand? Is it 10 years, 20 years, 100 years? But some things have, like, stained the psyche of whatever country you're in, and the Wests were one of those things. The Hindley, I wouldn't investigate those things. I couldn't think of anything more disrespectful to the families that are still around than sitting on the moors or sitting in that lane that used to be Cromwell Street and doing a spirit box. I think it's not for me at all. You know, yeah, I don't like it. First time my nephew came to our house, was pointing a smile and saying I know him, at a photo of my granddad who passed before I was even born. Me and my sister looked at each other, freaked out. See, I love stuff like that. That, you know, despite all of the fake videos, despite all of the bullshit, all of the drama, there could still be something there, and it ain't scary, and it ain't mean, and it ain't nasty. It could just be your loved ones checking in on you. I think that's absolutely fucking brilliant. Oh, doing a spirit box yeah. Nobody's done that right. Nobody's done them. Ah. I hope not. Constanza, you genuinely come in here, say the bunker's quitting, and then don't answer it. And I see you in the comment section all the time, like, oh, drama. Who's starting drama now, sir? Do you know if there are any haunted roads or streets in Cardiff? Yes. Oh, shit. Where the cathedral is. Not Llandaff, the other one. I'll have to get back to you on that. But yeah, there's haunted... apparently there's a haunted... Look up the Cardiff poltergeist. There's a famous case of a poltergeist in Cardiff. In a garage. There's a haunted mansion. There's the pub opposite Cardiff Castle. Not Cathays. Sorry, I'm brain farting. I know the area. I've worked in that area, and there's supposed to be like a haunted stretch of road, and I can't for the life of me think it's not Cathays. Two seconds. I got to Google it because it will fry me. Oh, Llandaff Cathedral. I did see that. Yeah, Llandaff Cathedral and the area surrounding it is supposed to be haunted. Rummer Tavern opposite the castle. Yeah, it's up for lease, Mama Geek. And I was like, I'd love to. I'd love for Mrs. Geek to get out of wiping butts. Take on that place, and then we could run it as a business, as a pub. I couldn't, I haven't got the time. But have it run as a business, and then open it up to investigators at night. I'd love to do it. Remember my son's great-grandma passed away from cancer. He was devastated they were close. The next day on the way to school, there was a rainbow over school. She said she'd send one. Don't let anyone tell you any different. I had a grandparent say my name, smelt the cigarette smoke. 5 minutes later, got a call from my father that the grandparent passed over. There's a lot of that. Uncanny is back this month. Oh yeah, they're doing summer specials, right? I love Uncanny. I've had a few sort of the skeptical people like, do you really enjoy that? I'm like, fuck yeah. I think it's fantastic. Shana Larry's show, I enjoy that. People that don't insult your intelligence while talking about the paranormal, I can enjoy that. People who live across the road from a cemetery can't be buried there because they're not dead. What? What's stopping you? I mean, we don't have the license to do it. I've never run a pub. I don't have the time for it. It all falls to Mrs. Geek. So it's just one of those things. Mrs. Geek's always wanted a pub. But I think it's owned by a brewery, so it'd only be a lease. And then it's a risk for Mrs. Geek to leave a full-time job to run that. Me barely be there because I've got to be here. Because, you know, fucking moving all this to Cardiff. And then, you know, leaving the daughter in the house on her own? Absolutely fucking not. It'd be trashed. My dad passed 2021. I kid you not. You came to me the night I was really ill. 1000%. I believe you. Absolutely believe you. But Yorkie Dave in control of the pub. Have you seen the way that man drinks? Beardo, have you ever watched Exploring with Josh? On occasion. I've had really good conversations with Josh. Josh is one of the rare people that took the criticism on board and was like, do you know what? Could you explain to me why the DR60 is bullshit? And I explained it to him and he went, oh, damn. He was one of the only ones initially to come out and say about the Cody and Satori stuff. Moving is usually enough for that hell, let alone moving all of that. I wouldn't want to move all of that. The only time I ever move from this house will be once this channel is done and dusted and I'm retired and everything, up to the kids whether they sell it or keep it. Wish I could see the afterlife. I'm a see it, believe it. Not seen anything so far. And most people go their entire lives without it and we'll never know until the end. But there we go. There are some expert sleep paralysis. We're looking at professors from Harvard. Not sure how keen they'd be coming onto a podcast. Some of them might. Especially if they've got books. Recently published books. Well, you know this score, Justin. I don't know why I'm telling you to suck eggs. I reckon they would. I wouldn't even make really bad jokes. Mystic, thank you for another £5. Brother lived in the flats that were the site of the first Jack the Ripper murder. Was shocked by the walk-in tour in his garden. That's how he found out. Jesus. Wow. Mystic, thank you again. But wow. Imagine finding out like that. It's like when those families I think my house might be haunted. And then they're like, it's because there was a murder. I don't know why I did that in a really fucking stupid accent. My mum's had visitation dreams. I had one from a friend who passed away in 2023 where they comforted me. Weird phenomenon. Best get your jumper on, Justin. Sell yourself. If he puts that jumper on, he'll never get a guest again. That thing is fucking hideous. And don't let them see you eating fish on cake. Both my grandpas played me at different times when I was little. Both died before I was born, but I saw pictures after. I'm one of 9 siblings. I can understand coming to our house, all the grandkids. Beardo, you're not allowed to retire. At some point, I've got to retire. Fucking getting old. Because at some point, technology is going to escape me. My dad was always a tech nerd. Now my dad struggles to remember how to use a phone properly. And he's like, I'm thinking I'm getting rid of the PlayStation and the PC and can't be asked it anymore. I don't understand it. I can't play the games anymore. And I'm like, fuck, he's only like 23 years older than me. That ain't that long away. You could book the pub out for Justin on the podcast. It's a long way for Justin to travel. A really long way. Time to head off. Thanks to the live, Beardo. Appreciate you, Paul Harrison. Enjoy your evening. So in about 5 minutes, I'm going to send everyone over to Ghosts on Trent. The first team to actually investigate the house of the lady in the bay window. Something I followed very closely. Bought the book. Very interesting to see if they come up with anything, if they capture anything. Actually really looking forward to it. So I'm going to send everyone over to there. You have over 20 years before you can retire. Yeah, but retirement age and retirement from what I do on here are going to be very different, I think, in timelines. So I won't be gaming forever because my reactions are already too slow. What happens when I don't understand the new editing techniques because I'm too old to onboard it? Getting old. Man, you look about 30. I wish I was only 30. Fucking hell. 44 next week. 44. Wait. Shrewsbury women. Which one were you that I met? So excited to watch this Ghost on Trent episode. Me too. Me too. I'm going to have to... I'll have it lurking on the PC because I've got to eat because I've only eaten once today again. And I'm probably going to have to re-watch and pay close attention. The tech will be just in your brain by then. True. 44 on September the 1st. You wish you were still 44? I'd say you look about 37. Look at that. I appreciate all the love. Can we get a Negan, please? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Oh yes, Justin actually did an interview with the homeowner from the Lady in the Bay window. I'll allow that self-promotion because it's on point. He also has merch. Go buy his merch. I haven't. I should, but I haven't. Never heard of you until last night. Oh, you were the lovely lady that did the walk around and the talk with me. You, so far, are my favourite person ever that works at a haunted location that I've spent time with. You were absolutely fantastic. She's like, can you make me look pretty? Don't need to. You already are, lady. Adorn me, beardo. On the way.
Oh, fuck off. Adorn me, Beardo. Fucking A! It's...
That ended abruptly. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're a youngster, Beardo. I'm 57. Old as a state. The problem is, my state of mind is I'm still like a 16, 17-year-old kid. But unfortunately, when I get out of bed and I stand up to stretch, and it's turned from to fuck. And then you put on your shoelaces thusly. I'm old. Cujo, thank you for the 8 months. And in case I miss your happy birthday for next week, I appreciate you, my friend. So, yes, I'm going to send everyone over to Ghosts on Trent now for the Lady in the Bay window. I appreciate you all spending your evening with me. Next week on Sunday's live stream, it is going to be my birthday stream. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know whether to just do this chatting thing or whether to do StreamYard and have some guests on. I haven't decided yet. May see who's free. May see who's free. We'll decide in the meantime. But everyone, I appreciate you all for chilling with me. Please go and support Ghosts on Trent. Please go and support your local paranormal investigation locations. They need it. Much love to you all. Thank you all very, very much. Shit, I haven't pinned the... I better post the link first, didn't I? I did this last week. Right, that link will take you through to the Ghosts on Trent premiere. I appreciate you all. Much love. Have yourself a fantastic rest of the week. It's Sunday. That was a stupid comment. Catch you all tomorrow. Beardo out.
When you feel like cutting down, the Beardo goes around to lead a row. Can I get a row?
Justin, absolutely not. No food shit.
Can I get a row? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a Beardo whenever he's live. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a row? You can get a row. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. You can get a row. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a row. Can I get a row? You can get a row. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a row? You can get a row. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a row.